Hey y'all, and welcome back to the channel. And today we get to round out the C's of our single essential oil series and talk about a wonderful tree, and that is Cypress. Cypress oil. So this oil, I love the smell of. I love the smell of cypress.
Yeah.
To me,
probably both our favorite trees.
Definitely one of. It just reminds me of like a Christmas wreath, you know, like if you take those cypress branches and pine branches and lay those in there, it's kind of the smell you get. But where is it sourced? Where does cypress come from?
So cypress is another one of those trees that's been used throughout the world for a long time. It's a very powerful one. It's been used in a lot of traditional medicinal ways, mainly from kind of Asia and like around the Mediterranean area. So doTERRA gets their cypress from Crete, and I was finding all kinds of interesting things, like it's used in all kinds of ornamentational, that's right, decorations and cemeteries and stuff, and the Greeks dedicated it to their god Pluto, and I don't know, it's interesting, but it's been around for a long time, and it's been used a lot for a lot of medicinal properties because it is really good for all the organs. Like as we were reading, it really supports the organs.
Yeah, it is. So kind of with that, let me jump into the chemistry.
Yeah.
So it is a complex oil, and what's kind of neat, what I think about cypress, like if you have a cypress tree at home or anything, if you rub your hands along the branches, it kind of picks up a sap. Like it gets like sticky or
you get just a little
kind of that rosin comes out. So the branches are actually full of these essential oils, and that's what they steam distill, or the trimmings, cuttings, branches of the tree. And it is extremely rich in primarily monoterpenes, over 70% of the oil. The three of most interest for a therapeutic grade oil are alpha-pinene, gamma-3 carine, and limonene. And these three, you can probably know from the limonene especially, are really good at detoxification. So like Jesse mentioned, cypress has we'll go into it, which specific organ systems, but very good for detoxing the organs. So if you have an issue, let's say, you know, your gallbladder is kind of sludgy, kind of backed up, you know, you're having trouble digesting fats, cypress is actually something that can support your gallbladder detoxification. So, and help it function better. So, and then there's a host of other constituents, you know, those talk about companion molecules. See, those companion molecules give you the synergistic or whole effect of the oil. We've got alcohols, esters, sesquiterpenes, diterpene alcohol, diterpene acids, oxides. I mean, there's a lot in this oil.
It's a very complex.
It's a very complex oil, but really it's those monoterpenes, those detoxification monoterpenes, they give it its specific chemistry.
And one of the things that I remember is that monoterpenes are good for skin health. So cypress is yet another oil that's good for skin health. It is also one that is really good for circulation. So cypress is actually one of the first oils I got. Like after I got my initial kit, and then as I'm kind of looking through books and trying to figure out what I want to do, and I'm, young 30s at the time. I'm a little bit more mid 30s now, and I've already got some nice little veins showing on my legs because, you know, aging sucks. So one of the first things I did was go and look up support for veins and made myself a body butter. And so cypress is one of the primary oils for that because it's really great for the circulatory system and encouraging circulation. So I rub, I put my body butter on, I dry brush, and then rub it on in an upward direction, and do that not as often as I should because it kind of takes a few extra minutes in the morning, but at least once a week. And I'm not gonna flash you my thigh, but they've been fading. Kind of over a couple of years, they've been fading. So cypress is one of the main ones.
So varicose veins is a great application, and spider veins, but also cellulite. So you can use cypress in combination with eucalyptus oil and a hot compress to help break apart that cellulite and help it to dissipate and be reabsorbed by the body. So great skin applications there. So let me real quick jump into all the organ systems cypress can help, and then
talk about organs.
And then, so cypress being a wood is something you should not take internally.
Not recommended internal.
You know,
you don't want to go chew on it, so you don't. It's not the most effective way of using it.
So definitely diffusing and topical use. And so how do you support these internal organs? We'll get there, but urinary tract. So anything urinary, Cypress is excellent for. Jesse already mentioned circulatory system. Respiratory system is another great application.
It's great when it combines with like lime. Actually, we put in the diffuser lime and spearmint and cypress, or combines with a lot of others to kind of rub on your chest and inhale, or just do the drop to inhale.
Yeah.
Great for respiratory.
Yeah. Liver and gallbladder is part of detoxing your liver and gallbladder. Cypress is great.
Which we pretty much all need to do. Like, I mean, they are. No, hang on. Let's rephrase it. The body detoxes itself. Okay, that's what it's naturally doing. The organs are always getting toxins out. These things help support the detox process so that it doesn't get backed up, because then that causes problems or overloaded.
Yeah.
So that's something that we use these oils to kind of help the body to continue to do what it's doing. Ingesting, digesting, detoxing, flushing, all of that.
As well as your pancreas, so all your digestive organs there. And then for men, your prostate, and for women, your ovaries. So great oils for supports there. So how can we target those oils?
So are you going to sit there and like rub them all on, like, oh, a little cypress here, a little cypress there, oh, no,
no, there's another way to do it.
So I will fully admit that reflexology is not something I know that much about or understand, but as I was looking it up, nobody quite understands it or why it works. So reflexology, very basic. This is very basic, y'all, because again, I want to look into this more because I'm fascinated by it. But basically, there are trigger points. Think of the way they use acupressure or acupuncture, trigger points on the feet, the hands, and the ears in particular. And the idea is that when you press on those, it stimulates the nervous system to do what the nervous system does. And so can we post a chart? We'll find the chart and post it if we can.
Or at least a link to one. But you can always Google,
a
reflexology chart.
And when you press on those, it's triggering the body to activate that system. So, okay, do a little demonstration. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
I know. Okay, so on the feet. The feet kind of line up with the body here. Hang on, we gotta do 2 feet.
2 feet?
Hang on. Okay, good.
Okay, how do you get both your feet in the air?
So, I don't know. Hang on. So there's the big toe.
Let me hold her feet. Here you go, y'all. This is Jesse's feet.
I can't even. Okay, so think big toe kind of brain, and then going out, this is not exact, and then your organs go down along here. So kind of, okay, we can put my feet down. It kind of mirrors your body. Not exact. The hands are a little bit different, but you can just say, honey, I just need a hand massage, and you're gonna hit all the organs there. Or same with the ears. There are specific trigger points along the ridge of the ear here, and then the inner ear here. You don't want to stick oils in your ears. But here's how I would do it, because we can't get a massage from our spouse every day. So you can take your Cypress, or if you want to make a roller bottle of whatever blend that you're looking for, and put a drop or 2 on your feet and just kind of rub along those pressure points, kind of press in a particular place. You can get the chart if you're wanting to kind of go for a specific thing. Rub up to the toes for the brain. I put balance on the big toes for the kids each morning. And again, we don't know why this works. And I'm sorry that I've been showing y'all my feet and this has been a little bit long, but the whole point is this is a really great way. Ooh, I smell amazing.
So let's go, Cypress real quick. I said liver and gallbladder. Your right hand, kind of this outer part of your palm, is actually the reflex point for your liver and your gallbladder. So you can take, that drop of Cypress and just yourself rub it right into there. Cypress is okay to use neat on the skin. It's not caustic to the skin. It's mild. So that's, what I did. And you can just rub it right in there, and it's going to help support those digestive organs.
Yeah. The only blend that doTERRA has right now that it's in is a Roma Touch, which is the massage blend. And I feel like calling it that cuts it a little bit short. Like, yes, it's used for massage, but the oils in here are used for more than just that. So these are oils that are great for detoxifying, cleansing, relaxing, soothing, stimulating muscles, stimulating recovery of the muscles.
And circulation.
So circulation, exactly, all of that. So when you say massage, massage itself has a lot of benefits, a lot of wonderful properties within the body. Again, that same idea of, you know, moving things around and activating different systems and activating the body to do what it is. So, you know, you could kind of work in just a Roma Touch for a daily, like give each other a little hand massage or a little, you know, a little foot massage, and you're sort of getting the benefits of a massage, but it's doing all those things already. So anyway, Cypress is in Roma Touch.
Yeah, and two other just real good applications for Cypress. So I actually use it in my deodorant spray. You know,
it smells very manly.
It is. I mean, being that kind of woody scent, I already mentioned how much I love it, but it's great as a deodorant. You know, it's an antibacterial oil. And then going back to the skin, you know, if you have oily skin and you want to make a toner spray, Cypress is a great essential oil to help reduce the oiliness of your skin. So those are two more applications. What about aromatherapy? So how emotionally can we use Cypress?
And we also talked, because it's cleansing for the body, it's also good cleansing. So it's one that you could mix with like any of your cleaners, you know, mix with the citrus and stuff and use for cleansing. Okay, so emotionally, the very basic is this is the oil of motion and flow, and it helps kind of just relax and go with the flow and navigate around things a little bit more easily. And this is one that I need Cypress for other reasons, but I'm a little better in this area, and some members of the family struggle with a little bit more rigidity, a little bit more perfectionism, and have a little bit harder time just kind of moving around difficult situations, or a little bit of adaptability in the brain. So Cypress would be a great one for that. I'm not going to mention any names.
There's 3 of them in our family.
And we have a family of 4. Okay, moving on. But aromatically, now this is probably one of the oils that we use the most. I mean, I'm kind of surprised it's not in that many doTERRA blends, but we use it in a lot of our own diffuser blends because it is an equalizing oil, and it's not, the smell is not as sharp, as pungent as some of the firs, which I love the firs. They're like so bright. Or it's not as overwhelming as Arbor Vitae can be. It's a lot more, it's subtle, but it's still very woodsy, very grounding. And again, energizing. So it's energizing and grounding, but it just blends well with everything. It's the middle notes. So you're going to be able to put a lot of the citrus with it. So again, I mentioned lime, of course lemon's great. Any of the citrus goes with a lot of the other oils as well. So you could use sandalwood or frankincense. Goes with the herbs too.
The
clary
herbs
sage
and the flowers.
Yeah, Cypress goes with anything. And like I said, it's one of those ones that's just going to kind of round out your blend, and you can use it for, I don't know, I think I've said it enough, but yeah, use Cypress a lot. It's one that gives great body and depth to your diffuser blends and kind of helps bring some of those others into harmony.
Yeah.
Equalizing. Did we talk about, we talked about the respiratory stuff, how it's balancing, grounding, and energizing. You could try it before a workout, or if you're like going out, you know, gardening or going to do some work, kind of to be ready for it.
That's right. All right, so I think that rounds out Cypress.
Yeah.
If you have,
always a lot more, like there are a lot more, the list goes on.
If you have any favorite uses, let us know in the comments, please. Otherwise, what are we going to next?
Oh, to the D's. And Douglas fir has a fascinating sourcing story. So we are going to leave the C's behind, and we're going to go to another tree, Douglas fir.
All right, so stay tuned for next time.
All right, thank you so much.